Long distances daily to the detriment of their studies. With limited supply on campus, students say they are compelled to rely on murky water from underground tanks and a nearby stream despite clear health risks, and are calling for an urgent intervention to address the situation. Our Volta regional correspondent Desmond Salasiago has more in this report.
At the Taviefe Senior High School in the whole municipality, access to clean and safe water remains a daily struggle for students, forcing many to depend on unsafe sources just to meet their basic needs. From the early hours of the morning to late in the evening, students are seen walking some distances across and sometimes outside the school compound, buckets and gallons in hand, in search of water. The trek, they say, has become part of their daily routine, cutting into steady time and adding physical strain to an already demanding school life. Water from the few underground tanks available on campus is not safe. The water is often cloudy, with visible particles settling at the bottom, and in some cases gives off an unpleasant smell. Students say supply to the tanks is irregular, leaving them with no choice but to use the water in its current state for bathing and other domestic activities.
Very bad, especially during the Hamatan season. We suffer a lot to get water. Sometimes we go to the stream or come here to fetch water. We are really suffering a lot. So we want the government to do something about it for us. It's very poor, like really poor. Sometimes we go from stream to fetch water. Sometimes we cross the road to go and fetch water. So like to go in search of water. Sometimes we go to stream to fetch water. So it's really bad in Taviefe Senior High School. We are really suffering about water, and the condition is really poor.
For many, the situation worsens when the tanks run dry. A nearby stream then becomes the only alternative. At the stream, tadpoles and other aquatic organisms can be seen in the water, clearly indicating that it is unwholesome and unfit for drinking. Despite the obvious health risks, students say inadequate water supply on campus compels them to rely on the stream for washing and sometimes even drinking.
When the water is not flowing in the tap, that's when we come here to fetch water. And during fetching this water, sometimes when we come here, we don't even get the containers to fetch the water in, so we use our buckets inside. When we are done fetching it and we bath it, some of us, our body types are different, our skin types are different. So after bathing, we have rashes all over.
The water is not for we the school over here, it's for the community people. So it's our needs that I plead with them to allow us to fetch over here. And the water too is mixed up. We find it difficult to fetch this water and drink sometimes. We are actually pleading with the government to want the water so that we won't be coming here again.
They are calling on government and relevant stakeholders to urgently address the challenge and provide a reliable source of potable water to improve their living and learning conditions.
We want to get water to go and bath when we want to go to school. We are pleading on the government to please help us to finish up with the borehole so that we can be able to fetch water and then make it up a little bit to school. And then we have problem with drinking of our water. We don't have clean water to drink. When we drink this, we get typhoid, cholera, and then diarrhea.
Headmaster of the school, Sadrak Abiu, in an interview with ChannelOne News, confirmed the water challenges and described it as one of the school's major setbacks. He noted that management has made several appeals for support, stressing that access to clean water is critical to the welfare and academic performance of students.
Water is a challenge in the school. We depend on one borehole that over 791 students that's supposed to fetch water from that single borehole. So you can imagine the kind of panic or crowd that would be for that particular borehole. Students sometimes even get late up to even 8 o'clock before they get to class because of that water challenge. However, we hope that the promise will be fulfilled and the challenges with the water challenges will be over.
Relief, however, appears to be in sight. Republic Bank has stepped in to address the challenge by cutting sod for the construction of a mechanized borehole on the school's compound. The managing director of Republic Bank, in an interview with ChannelOne News, assured that the project will provide a sustainable solution to the water problem and improve living conditions for students and staff of Taviefe Senior High School.
The motive behind this is because we are signatory to sustainable development. We will provide water tanks that will contain 10,000 gallons. So water will flow 24/7 for the people of Taviefe.
So behind me is a stream where students here at the Taviefe Senior High School depend on for survival each day. They are calling on government and stakeholders to come to their aid and provide them with a sustainable water facility. Reporting for ChannelOne News from the Taviefe Senior High School here in the Home Municipality, I am Desmond Salasiago.